Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. The A's look for their 7th straight victory next. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Astros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us started in this one. under the lights. First pitch on its way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty D, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Roll?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. Jed Lowry now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score. Andrew Triggs is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump now is Andrew Triggs. Not your conventional over-the-top, more of a low 3/4 guy, sinker slider type of guy, but he does throw hard. His sinking fastball anywhere from 92 to 94 miles an hour. He makes his living on throwing pitches out of the zone. You'll know if he's on early, getting ahead, strike 1, making him chase those bad breaking balls off the plate.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
This one's down to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry through this month as well.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Altuve, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Reddick, the runner at second with 1 away. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jose Altuve becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here's the 1-2. Missed with a slider.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Winker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. We are...
Hitting off for the Athletics.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of it.
And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. And lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. A solo shot here to left. Number 28 on the season. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
In now, Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, number 33.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Here's Carlos Correa now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
1-2 now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, number 14 on the season, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take it out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
He executed that ball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. We played 2. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Leading off for Oakland, catcher, Jonathan
First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Set and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Line towards center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He went down looking to open up the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. 1 left for Oakland. After 2 remains, a 1-1 ball game.
For the Astros.
So coming to the plate, Evan Gattis. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and a strike to count. Base is empty here with nobody out. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken there by Lowry. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Howell's in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Always productive to score runs when he can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home. So striding in, Jed Lowry. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Here comes the first pitch. The bouncer up the middle. Correa right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And these graphics can sometimes be a little misleading when you've got a knuckleballer on the mound, but here you go regardless. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Chapman, a California-born ball player, could find himself a member of the All-Star squad this year. He's had a nice season. Currently 2nd in fan votes. 1 sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the A's have come back to make this a 3-3 game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Winker, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Bregman shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Gonzalez is after it, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead this one 5-3.
Leading up the 4th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Now at the plate, George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Well hit to right, but foul. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it, and he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. So digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Stepping up to the plate, Evan Gattis, who got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Correa on third. Springer over at second. Gonzalez on at first with 2 down. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Ready for another shot now, Marcus Semien. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First offering on its way. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. lifted in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Chapman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Colin McHugh takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and it'll turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Springer is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Chris Davis. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Kevin Segrist, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Emilio Pagan enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. But this is speared by the first baseman. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead it 5-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Winker. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Jesse Winker.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Stepping up now, Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead of it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2. Is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike three. Here's Jed Lowry now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Winker, the runner at third. Lucroy on second. Benintendi at first. 2 out in the inning. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. He's threatened, but leave him loaded. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Correa
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Pagan, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Howell's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
first baseman, number 10.
Now batting, Yuli Gurriel. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down 5-3. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Up around the face. Here's the 1-1. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Matt Olson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting,
Chris Davis will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Gaddis finds it, and that ends the inning. Doing there for the A's, and it remains 5-3. Settling in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Lou Trevino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. A high fastball is in there.
for Oakland, number 62.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Evan Gaddis is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And it's fouled away. Gonzalez leads off second with nobody out. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hit to short, taken in by Simeon. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang play at first.
Now batting,
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Astros leave 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Tony Sipp has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He singled his last time. Stephen Piscotty is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth. Popped him up. Altuve is there for it. One away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp. He's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. In there, a base hit. Digging in, Brooke Powell. No hits for him yet in the game. Despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a breaking ball stays outside. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Missed with a slider.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, number 6.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. It was a walk in his last trip. Keon Broxton will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Broxton is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder. Lucroy at second. Powell at first. 1 gone. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. Stephen Piscotty will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Keon Broxton will stick around as he'll take over in right field. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He was a double play victim last time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Standing in, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Counts 1-0.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Foul on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down. Set to start the ninth now from Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Will Harris enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Ready with the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. Fouled off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. High pop up. Gurriel takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Now the 2-0. Really punches him up inside for a strike.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Stephen Piscotty would be next. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first. And the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. Here's George Springer. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
3-0 to him now. And it's fouled away. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. Was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out to center field. Powell's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Line hard to center field. Powell is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Oakland get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Kevin Segrist wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Blake Trinan wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our